What is going on, guys? Welcome to the CSO Twitch channel. My name is Mauzy, and as usual, I'm bringing you some more Koprulu Team League action. This is, if I'm not mistaken, the last one, the last series of Division 1. Division 4 has a couple more series left. It's like a 7-week long thing, so yeah. Today we are going to play against Hasu players. We played them last week in Division 2. Now Division 1 has a chance to get some revenge for that 4-0 that Hasu players managed to get against CSO. So yeah, there were some things that we had to change here, and that's why we actually skipped so much. So, not starting in the correct order because we had some issues. We couldn't get a hold of Milky Cow for now, but starting in the bottom right side. Sorry, actually, what am I saying? There's no bottom right side. Starting at the top right side of altitude, we have the CSO Esports Zerg. In the red, it's Young Yakov. And his opponent. For Hasu players in the bottom left, as a blue Protoss, we have Youngstar. As usual, nothing too fancy. Best of 7 series over here, and first team to 4 points wins the series. Best of 2 sets, 3 players play 3 best of 2s, and the first team who reaches the first 4 points wins the series as per usual. Alright, so we had a 14 hatch, I want to say. No, actually it was a 15 hatch, sorry, my bad. It was a 15 hatch, so this is actually something that we see quite a lot in these days, at least at the high level. That's what I saw. People going for that 15 hatch, then the pool, then the gas. They delay the gas a bit, and the link speed is going to be a tad bit delayed, but it's not the end of the world, of course. It will prevent the hatch block from the Protoss. That is actually really good. Yeah, that means the economy will be uninterrupted. There's not going to be issues like sending the first few drones to the third base because, well, the first expansion had to be taken at the third base instead of the natural location. That means the Zerg has a bit easier of time. Now, I'm still not sure. I haven't figured out what the Zerg has to sacrifice for this, but look at that. We have a Robo first, so this could be a couple of things. We know that Robo first could be, at least what I like to play is the Haas build, which is the single immortal 6 gateway zealot pressure. Not pressure, sorry, all in, I would say. Or it could be a disruptor drop, which I think it would be more common. So if we see a Warp Prism first, I am strongly predicting a disruptor drop. As the first adept is moving across the map, there is no pulling out of gas, so that is not the Haas build. And we have the Stalker coming in as well from Youngstar. Welcome to the party, guys. Ooh, and look at that. We have Observer first, and then I suppose it's going to be the Warpism and then Disruptors. And as the Disruptor is producing, we're going to see the Gravitic Overdrive. Let's see, Youngstar might needs to get 250 minerals. Over here we have the second gateway in the wall, and yeah, that is going to be the case. So Disruptor drop first against Young Yakov. Let's see how he is going to deal with this. It's quite tricky if you are not expecting it, and if it catches you off guard, basically. But you have a really quick, or let's just say quite quick, what you call it, Roach Horn, 4-minute Roach Horn. No lair so far, and link speed is gonna finish now. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Okay, Yakov didn't even have to see what Oh my god, that anime announcer. I think it's either Diva or something. I don't know. It's quite interesting. But yeah, so Yakov just had to see that tech building, the robotic support bay, robo bay in StarCraft 2, and he instantly knew that this is going to be a disruptor drop. Blink is going to be the follow-up after that, and we have no extra gateway, so still off of 2 gates. We have the Stalker, and actually we have a Sentry and 2 Adepts, all trying to take a 4th base. A 3rd base. Not really on point, I guess, today. Happens to the best. Okay, Colossus on the way. So single disruptor into Colossus. Okay. I thought you actually have to go for like 2 disruptors. Alright, let's see if the ball hits anything. Doesn't manage to kill anything whatsoever. Only a single link went down so far in this entire game, and that went down just now. Obviously there was a bit of a gas cancel over here, so that means that 37 minerals, 20... How much is it? I think you get back 70 minerals, so it's like the link 25 and then 12 minerals, so I guess like 6, okay. You get back 19, I suppose. I don't know. Ooh, that's actually big. 8 drones fall. Like, oh my goodness, that is a huge disruptor shot. But Young Yakov is going to scout that Colossus follow-up, so he knows that there is no additional disruptors. The single disruptor is going to be the only thing that he needs to worry about. The problem is it's going to be quite tricky. Other than that, I suppose Young Yakov is not really going to be afraid too much of this. Alright, War Prism is trying to move into position to drop out those disruptors. Ooh, another disruptor shot will take away another 8 drones. So far, a full mineral line has been slaughtered. 16 drones have hit the deck. And yeah, it's quite painful for the Zerg, not gonna lie. 3rd base is gonna be uninterruptedly saturated for the Protoss, and the worker count is equal, which is always bad for the Zerg, because you have to sacrifice larvae to create the workers. The ideal situation for the Zerg would actually be to just drop the a certain amount of workers, just get them, and then just be happy with it. Ooh, actually that was big. Okay, War Prism goes down, so the pressure on the map is going to be stopped. But is 17 Jones game ending so far? Okay, Yakov is going for the sentries over here. The roaches are quite tanky, so these Colossi cannot really deal with them so fast. They will do damage to all of them, but a lot of sentries went down. That is 4 sentries, that's 400 gas, 4 tech buildings, what is it, 8 stalkers, 4 immortals, almost 3 disruptors, 2 colossi, call it whatever, that is gone now. And yeah, the force fields were not bad, but they did not block off everything. Okay, now the Protoss is actually posturing aggressively. It's going to warp in a couple more sentries, so this Sentry Colossus Stalker play here is going to be quite interesting. Ooh, but the Roach Ravager army gets through, and that's a lot of good biles over here. Ooh, that is gonna get cleaned up. That is big from Young Yakov, actually. These 2 Colossi remain here, and it's gonna fall. This stuff is going to fall here. Forgetting how to speak, by the way. It's fine. It happens to the best, I guess. I just thought that this Protoss army is much scarier. I'm sorry, I just did. And all of a sudden, Yakov is on double the army supply. And it's not even like super squishy units. Bailing speed is going to finish in 4 seconds, so that is going to be quite annoying for Youngstar over here. 1 Colossus is going to fall. The second one is barely alive in that Warp Prism. And Bailings, though, are going to get chased down. These Roaches and Ravagers are going to be super effective. And this is not even the full army. 110 army supply for Young Yakov. And he's going to push forward with these Roaches and Ravagers. A couple of links also mixed in. Disruptor production is being resumed. But the 3rd base is under assault. Let's see if this is going to be enough. The 4 base is not yet up for Youngstar, and a lot of probes are falling right now. 5 probes, while everything else is falling apart. And Young Yakov takes the very first game. Okay, that was a super solid game from Young Yakov. Just to check, Youngstar is actually 5-5, so yeah, that's almost 1,000 MMR. It's 800 MMR difference, and 800 MMR difference at the Grandmaster level, I think it's even more devastating than at the lower levels. Okay, second map is going to be Royal Blood. I kind of like this map as well. Okay, we have the go from Young Yakov. This time I am not the host. And we have the same from Youngstar. The match is about to begin as we are heading onto Royal Blood. And is the ladder edition, so we're having carpets, guys. I'm always excited for carpets. I managed to drink all my water. We'll refill after this set. But spotting in the bottom left carpet of Royal Blood, we have our Red Zerg coming off a win. Coming up, damn it, I failed to speak. So yeah, coming off of a win, he is Team CSO Esports, Young Yakov. And his opponent for Team Hasu players, the Blue Protoss, Youngstar. Sorry for messing up a lot. I'm struggling to speak, actually. I don't know how much can you guys hear it, but my throat is not exactly too friendly with me right now. And we had the same 15 hatch. So I guess this is becoming quite of a standard build, right? I mean, quite interesting. You sacrifice a couple of minerals to get a faster hatchery, and now the Protoss hatch block is actually denied. And this really looks like and you go for double extract trick. Okay. Interesting. Other than that, everything is quite standard. Nothing too fancy. As the Overlord from Young Yakov will arrive. Right. Sorry for that. Had to reply. But okay, so a couple of Zerglings are going to actually just try to bust this location. My apologies. We're trying to still get a hold of Milky Cow, so I think we still don't have it. So I had to reply, SOS reply needed on Discord. I had to do it via my phone, so you guys can actually see this. But we're back into the game. Let's hope for the best. Anyways, ooh, I kind of like this from Youngstar, but this pylon is not going to be too long-lived. Prolonged life? Will not have a prolonged life, I guess. That's the correct terminology. Is it? Anyways, we have Void Ray first. Now I'm curious what this is going to be, because Void Ray first usually is for clearing vision. And young Yakov has 2 overlords across the map. That's minus 200 minerals. Of course, Yakov doesn't know about this, so that might just be painful. And Twilight before the 3rd base. That is a interesting option. We'll look at that. The Overlord is getting destroyed. Okay, Yakov just checks what that building was that he scouted. I believe he even saw the Oracle producing, but I'm not sure. He clicked on the Twilight Council, so he will know. Of course, this could be a build where the Protoss goes for Glaives. Actually, no. Look at that blink. Is this going to be a 2-base build? No, actually, no. Never mind. 3rd base just went down. Okay. I need to just catch up. I feel like I'm behind like 3 steps. What is the follow-up from Yakov? Okay, there's the lair. There's no tech so far from Yakov. Could be Mutas. Could be something that... Okay, never mind. There's the Roach Warren. I mean, technically, still could be Mutas.
You have a new queen. Show me those skills.
Oh my god. I'm afraid to look at Yakov's vision. So basically, okay, this Oracle just killed two drones, and that's pretty much it. The Lings are going on a counterattack, but there is a wall already. It's a gateway wall. Actually, 4 gateways put in here. 1 cancel is going to be required. Another one will be required, actually. That's 2 cancels. So 2 gateways will be delayed. And that's pretty much it. That is the end of that play. The important thing is Yakov saw these gases, okay? That is important. That's what I was trying to say the other time when Yakov's announcer just got in there. And as follow-up, okay, so Blink, how many gateways? We have a single gateway and following up with 4. 5 gateway with Blink? I think this is a wrong number. Is it? Isn't it? Okay, double Oracle. Oh, this one has actually... Oh my goodness, I missed a couple of them. I'm sorry for that. Damn, these Oracles are super fast. Okay, Oracles will come back in. By the looks of it. We might even go into the main base, honestly, because there should not be queens over here. There might be a Spore. Okay, they have to retreat. One of the Oracles is deep in the orange, almost in the red. Void Ray is patrolling. Okay, Ravagers and Roaches are getting scouted on in the middle of the map. This is a 63 drone pressure. I guess it should have been 66 minus the 8. That's a nice tag, and sees the 4th base as well. Ooh, Youngstar doesn't manage to actually sorry, Yakov doesn't manage to snipe that Void Ray. Now let's see if Yakov has enough here to actually put any pressure. I don't think this is going to kill the Protoss. Doesn't look like it, but the Robo is going to go down, and it's not immediately reconstructed. And there goes the Observer. That Observer could be just unspotted for quite some time. And look at that, 3 queens already just move across the map. I am not sure what's happening over here, but there is an Overseer just scouting everything. First I thought it's going to be some kind of drop or something, but that is not the case. +2 missile attack is also on the way. So +1 has finished as well as on the Protoss side, but Protoss has no +2 on the way. The 4 base is under fire currently. A couple of Lings are just chipping away from it. Ooh, these 2 queens are actually off grid, so no transfuses. They are here for anti-air. Yakov decided to sacrifice them, but a lot more is coming in from young Yakov, and looks like he might try to overpower this, and he's droning behind this, going for that Bailing Nest. So basically Yakov doesn't think he's going to, or if he's not going to kill the Protoss here, he still wants to have some kind of insurance policy. So I suppose he should start the second Evo Chamber at some point, right? I mean, how much are you going to commit onto the Banelings? I guess Linkbane Ravager? No. Why would you go missile attack with that? Would you go missile attack with that? I guess you could. Fort base retaken on the other side. As a pretty cold breeze just comes into through my window. Quite interesting, as there's like 24 degrees Celsius in my room. Thank you, high performance PC. Running on high performance mode. Just to be able to stream at the best quality. Without any interruptions and everything. Shield battery overcharge has to be popped. One of the Archons will fall. Blinks forward and might catch a couple of roaches on the retreat. 12 more on the way, and Hive is on the way. And I suppose it's going to be like, yeah, Linkbane Ravager. We're gonna have, probably gonna have some Vipers in case there is some need. That's a move that I like. We rarely see it, but that's a move that I like. I know Cero likes to do this. I know a lot of pro players like to do this, but I just don't see it as often. I guess in this case, it's quite important to just do it. You might even do it again, to be honest. Why not? Maybe? Actually, he might do it again. Nope, he's not. As the Roach Ravager is going to push in though, so he might not even need to do it because the Protoss will... Oh, actually it finishes, but the Protoss might not have enough over here. Oracles and Void Ray decide to get rid of these Ravagers. Ooh, one of the Void... Actually the Void Ray, so the single Void Ray that was alive so far is going to fall. That's 80 versus 78 workers. So economy-wise, Youngstar is in a decent position. Army-wise, though, he has almost half of the armor supply, has 60% of Yakov's army. Now, Adrenal is on the way, and plus on melee as well. Ooh, Lurkers. Okay, so that's why he went for these. Oh, right. Makes more sense now. I guess the Lurker transition makes sense because there's no mass air or something. Does the Protoss know about it? Where's the Lurker then? Here's the Lurker then, so... No information so far, not even about the Hydras, so... That is going to be really, really important for Yakov to keep them hidden as much as possible. Production-wise, Youngstar has 13 gateways, which is not bad, but I wouldn't mind if he would just try to scout everything. I guess he's gonna scout it once the whole thing is out. And then it's going to be, I believe it's going to be quite late. We see the seismic spines upgrade already coming into play, or relatively soon. It's a relatively short timed upgrade, so it researches super fast. Adrenal will finish by the time seismic spines is finished, which is the Lurker range. Beautifully done here by Yakov. Gets rid of 19 probes, just goes through the maze, and the roaches are going to escape. Oh, not a lot of them actually, but these +2 roaches are going to chip away a couple of stalkers. Now scouts that there is Storm, which is also going to be super important, but Storm is not going to be that efficient against Lurkers, and the Blink Stalkers are not going to be efficient against Lurkers either. Lurkers are being researched, and look at that already. Seismic Spines done. Adaptive Talons almost 10%. Lurkers on the way. Morphing. Where are the Lurkers? There we go. There's the Lurkers. Ooh. Now, Youngstar could... Okay, probably sees the Hydras at some point, right? Okay, the first few Hydras just get out here. You might even... Okay, now sees the Lurker. Now sees the Lurker. Alright, and once Adaptive Talons finish, it's going to be super comfortable for Yakov, I guess. I believe. Look at that. A couple more lurkers are burrowed here. There's a link here just alerting if the base is retaken as a fifth. So that's the problem for Youngstar. Yakov is ahead of base, and as a Protoss, you try to catch up and get on equal amounts of bases. This is a quite scary army, but it's not going to be that scary. Yakov can just burrow on burrow, and look at that. Adaptive Talents is finished as well. We have Hydra speed, so those Hydras are basically just anti-air, not really here for fighting, just to get across the map as fast as possible, I suppose. Or maybe Yakov just forgot it, or just doesn't need it. Doesn't need to upgrade that. Now on the other side we have a single lurker just destroying a couple of probes here. Now stalkers are getting warped in. The tag was made by the Oracle. Okay, there's the recall. Let's see if it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be enough. That's a lot of sophisticated units that are going to be quite okay against the lurkers. Just being safe there, but the pressure is not up yet. Yakov decides to just continue with this pressure. How many lurkers is there? 6. Not that much, not that much, honestly, for 5 immortals and a lot of archons. This is actually not the efficient army that Yakov is looking for, and all of a sudden supplies are dead even. Of course, Yakov's army is going to become a lot larger, I suppose, at some point, as he takes a 6 base. One lurker to annoy all. These lurker run-bys are epic, honestly. Spylon has regenerated all the HP, sorry, the shield. Now, okay, base is getting scouted, and now Yakov needs to deal with this Zealot combi. There is charge, so yeah, I literally just thought that it's actually like slow zealots. I'll be honest. Ooh, needs to burrow, nicely burrowing. Ooh, might get an Archon, gets an Archon. That is great. That's 300 gas out the window. And a beefy unit that actually does well against lurkers, so double the efficiency. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, I like this move from young Yakov, actually. What is this, like a Statman version? Sorry, an anime version of Statman? I wonder. Okay, 2 lurkers burrow. And stalkers are not doing great against hydras, in my opinion. Neither do immortals. And there's a lot of creep here, but oh, look at that. There's 3 observers. No tech whatsoever so far. So we see basically nothing. Ooh, these lurkers are actually really scary here for Youngstar. The lurkers of young Yakov, of course. Ooh, a couple of lurkers burrow, but they are out of range. What is the range on these lurkers, I wonder? Let's see. Ooh, look at that range, it's beautiful. But actually not fighting them turns out to be a really good decision. The lurkers are going to chase, and if they catch up, it's going to be good night for Youngstar. But oh, this is so annoying for young Yakov. He tries to burrow at the maximum range. Of course, you cannot do the same as you can do in lower elos, that you just basically burrow in the middle of the army and just destroy everything. Ooh, beautiful storms here. Actually, Youngstar has a chance here, if I'm not mistaken. Yakov burrows and burrows and burrows, but Yakov is bleeding out bases. That is not quite efficient. No 6 base so far, and we are hitting the 18-minute mark. Oh, but these lurkers are actually doing a lot of damage. Let's see if this is going to be enough. And Youngstar has to GG out as he donates his whole army. Jobs down to 27. And Yakov takes a 2-0 in this first/second set. Hopefully we got a hold of Milky Cow. Alrighty, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. We have in the top right corner, oh my goodness, the top right corner of Ancient Cistern, we are looking at our Terran player, the red Terran for CSO Esports. It's Milky Cow, finally back and ready for action. And his opponent for Hasu players, our blue Protoss Tiger. Alrighty, so Tiger is 5-5, Milky is 6k plus. So, oops. Okay, we are already... Okay, sorry guys, I need to laugh. I need to laugh so much, man. Oh boy, and it's against a no scout. Imagine a no scout. Is this going to be the scouting probe? No, this is gonna take the Nexus. Alright, so this is probably going to be a Reaper, since the yeah, this is just a simple proxy Reaper, and it's going to be a bunker behind the mirror line, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this probe is going to scout around. Probably is gonna go for a proxy, no? It really looks like it's gonna go for a proxy. Am I crazy? Oh, actually, yeah, it's gonna go for a proxy. Pretty interesting. There we go. There's the pylon. Both players proxy, but the reason why I'm laughing so much is Milky Cow is actually planning to go end the game fast enough. Okay, bunker gets cancelled. I think he's going to rebuild it. There we go. And the Reaper can kite the Zealot for sure. And this is a super fast Reaper, so probes need to get pulled. Milky needs to actually pay attention and just cancel the bunker over and over again. Let's just follow this Reaper. Not the SCV. Hello, StarCraft, please. Thank you. Oh, beautifully bouncing that probe back. It's like, get over here. Like some Scorpion type of shenanigans. And we have a proxy Stargate. This close? This exposed? This obvious? Not obvious. Okay, it's not obvious. Alright, I'll admit it. It's not obvious. Most likely we're gonna see mech, I believe, after this. Usually that's the case. Oh, but the problem is... maybe Milky is going for some kind of mind drop. Void Ray. No way. No way that's going to be the build, right? Is this a simple old school proxy Void Ray? And by old school I mean pre-Void Ray buff. Pre-proxy Void Ray meta. Okay, double mines. And Viking? Is Milky... Milky senses something that I don't. Okay, second mine also burrows. And there's no armory, so this Void Ray could go ham on these. Where's the second mine? Here's the second mine. Ooh, and now the Viking is actually going to be the response here. Okay, this Void Ray doesn't have too much success. But second Void Ray will pop out. Ooh, this is sloppy from Tiger. Not having the rally point set there. Yeah, this is quite sloppy from Tiger, I suppose. Second command center is done. And more mines are produced. Actually, that is quite interesting. Okay, the medevac is going to move out, I guess. He needs to pick up the mines, though. I guess. Okay, Milky doesn't really want to move out. I guess I know why. Or I suppose why. There's 3 Void Rays. 2 of them are out here in the open. Trying to harass the Terran. While... was this the Reaper? Second Reaper, I think? Okay. Pretty weird opener, to be honest, on both sides. But that is 7 mines out. Like, at this point, honestly, I'm not even surprised. Like, Milky is a madman, that's for sure. There we go. Stim is going to be researched. So we are going to transition into bio after this. The medevac is going in uninterrupted, and Tiger is actually not aware of this whole thing. Tiger has 3 Void Rays on the map, and Milky dodged all of them. All of them. Oh, and if you guys remember There was a... Oh no, there was a match where actually Milky managed to just end the game by one single mine drop. Is there an armory? There's an armory! Oh no! These mines are going to fire at least twice. Where is that cannon producing? The cannon is producing in the mineral line. Tiger needs to call the GG. Oh, I need to see what happened here. I cannot rewind it. Wait, we can rewind it. I need to see what's happening over here. Ah, yeah. Oh! Oh, God, look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Mice burrow. All right. We accept it. We accept it. Okay. Milky's making quick work of his opponent in the first game. Oh my goodness. What is this? Hello, Maro. Milky Cow at it again. Indeed, indeed. Oh boy. Beautiful. Beautiful game. All right. Second map is loading up. And oh boy, do we have a series upon our hands. Actually not. So far, it's not looking like it. We have in the top left side playing for CSO Esports our blue Terran Milky Cow. We also sent out an SCV already. And his opponent for Hasu players, our red Protoss, it's Tiger. Okay, SCV goes out. Interesting. Is this gonna be... What is this? Was this a pylon scout as well? Oh, that's a gas steal. Wait, is this my game? Okay, if somebody's familiar with my gaming channel, you guys might know that I'm notorious for getting my gases stolen every single time. Oh my god, it's such a great series. Oh, it's not epic, but it's still really good. And I see we have an eBay block as well. Milky is bringing the whole pallet. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. He's going to delay it. Okay, he's going to delay a couple of things over here. Oh, Milky's beating Tiger with a single SCV. Imagine. Okay, this needs to get cancelled. Beautiful cancel by Milky Cow. Oh my god, that is epic. All right, I suppose we're gonna see... Ooh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, we have the double gas opener. Okay, I didn't even realize that it was a double gas opener, which means we're gonna see a mine drop. These young Terrans, by the way, like to play this double gas opener quite a lot. Like, quite a lot. It's basically like the new opener for all these youngsters. Just like this, the pool first and all that stuff is like, or 12 pool is the opener for these young micro heavy zergs, or like I don't even know, like sending a zealot across. I guess that's also like for these youngster Protosses. I don't know. Ooh, that's actually great from Tiger, honestly. That is absolutely not bad. And there's the Adept as well, so there's a lot of pressure over here. Okay, Milky is going to still continue building this, as the Reaper has no answer so far. Single Adept, nothing is constructed. Okay, Adept comes back in. Interesting. Was that a recall? No, that wasn't a recall. Interesting. Reaper Hellion is going to be the follow-up, and 2 Reapers, 1 Hellion. That is great, in my opinion. It's like a solid opener. But the Adept is going to intercept this. Do we have more following up this? These pressure builds are actually really, really good. Like, they stress out the Protoss, and if somebody is like lower level than you, you can basically just multitask and micro everything and do stuff properly. But yeah, I don't know, like it looks dominating, especially because it's like, I suppose it's like another 700-800 MMR difference in favor of Milky Cow. Okay, Double Reaper goes in, as the 2 Hellions are, a single Hellion, sorry, is AFKing. Okay, 1 Reaper might go down. Ooh, the 360 no scope from the Adept actually punishes that Reaper, the Rapper. The other one is going to go back and throw some bars at home about how the gangster life made him do it. Milky at his best, lol. True, Blood Rain, true. It is Milky at his best, that's for sure. Milky is a showman, I think. I don't know. It feels like it. Look at that. Like, a couple of units are actually just marching across and doing stuff here. He's splitting his units, and he's just getting up with the Viking in the air and just... He has everything figured out over here. So... basically... I don't know. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh my lord. Okay, this Colossus is still safe, but... Ooh! Oh! The mine! It's gonna get rid of 1 Stalker. Is there an armory? There's an armory, so it needs detection as well. Observer is on the way, though. That's a lot of mines. What in God's name is this build? Milky Cow was cooking something in the lab. That's for sure. Ooh! 1 Colossus will fall. Oh, the Observer goes down! Oh my goodness! Oh, oh, that is a really, really tough... Oh, 7 probes fall. Ooh, 1 more Adept is going to go down, and probably 1 more Stalker as well, and one is going to go half HP. How many 7 Vikings is this? Holy moly, that is how many factories? That's 1 factory, 2 starport. Damn, Milky is actually on top of his game so far. At least it looks like it. Maybe the Colossus will fall, but doesn't manage to get it. Okay, so one of these Vikings has gone down, but the tank is getting in position, and look at that. The Vikings are not even going to land. Ooh, 1 more mine just fires at the Protoss. That's 2250 going down for the Protoss, and the Colossus goes down. That is huge. He has to cancel, and GG is called. Oh. Milky literally beat Tiger faster than the amount of time we waited for him in the first place, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Like, what in God's name was this? Okay. What in God's name was this series? I guess that's it. Milky. Solid player. I have to admit, he is a solid player. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. We're gonna raid Ernanak, I guess. Ernanak. I'll call him Ernanak. He is casting the Chat Star League 18. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.